Coming to you from the GoonSquad Beat Laboratory. This week, the GoonSquad procured some interviews with teachers and administrators with their opinions on the Chromebooks.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Brown today, and we're going to be talking about how the Chromebooks have been utilized here in the district. Mr. Brown, what has been some of the deciding factors that led you guys to using the Chromebooks this year?
Yeah, we studied the Chromebooks for about a year, Grant. We looked at the ability to have a low-cost item. We definitely priced out the devices and looked at some different devices like iPads, full laptops, Chromebooks, things like that. We looked at cloud-based storage, obviously, because it's free. We looked at a lot of things that were free. Obviously, Chrome has a free operating system, free apps, and things like that. So, repairability is something we looked at because we've known some other districts have tried Chromebooks and laptops and see how much, it costs to repair. Because obviously, we wouldn't want to put a real expensive device in and have screens that cost $250 or $300 to repair and put a lot of those out there because that could be expensive over the long run. The big thing with Chrome, obviously, was the sharing capabilities between students and staff, and that played a big part in it. And one thing that happened about May was Chrome confirmed that they would provide service for these for 4 years. Up to that point, it was a 3-year commitment. And they would still probably run, but they wouldn't necessarily, all the upgrades might not function. So when they announced that in May, that pretty much put us over the top as far as that device. Obviously, the free apps and operating system. And one of the things that we started out with the decision process was looking at compatibility with the Ohio Department of Education tests. It had to be compatible with those. So.
That sounds good. It sounds like a lot of good hardware options. What were some of the, how did you envision the utilization of the Chromebooks inside the classroom itself? Yeah.
Well, for the students, obviously, it's a productivity tool. We want to make sure that it's something that functions. Obviously, there are better, more expensive devices out there, but we want to find something that would work for most students. For the staff, it's a teaching tool. They need to have things that they can show to kids and not only use them as a standalone device, but incorporate the smart boards also. The smart boards kind of play into it also. And then the desire to have apps that fit a diverse need for the kids, from our art students and the more visually based things to graphing calculators and things like that, and the sciences and the music areas and all that. So, one thing we want to do is get kids prepared by putting the devices in the hands of the kids is what's important. And I think one of the things you guys have seen a lot about the high school, but I've had the benefit of seeing the elementary and middle school development of this too, which is going great, from what I'm seeing.
That's good. That sounds like we're really preparing for the future.
Yeah.
So how do you see them going down in the future as in upgrades or, I don't know, just technology is really increasing. So how do you see those going down in the future?
Yeah. Well, we're pretty much committing to the 4 years of the usable life of those devices. At that point, we'll kind of go year to year, kind of look at what's available, what's happening, what technology is in 2018 and beyond. There's going to be something different, we know it, and just how much does that cost? What's the cost-benefit analysis for that? And we'll look at it, but we'll want to continue to try to develop and improve. That's something Waseon always tries to do, and one of the great things that was done ahead of time was getting all the Wi-Fi capability here in all the buildings. Mr. Robinson and Mr. Crew, getting that done was so beneficial to getting us to the point where we could even think about the implementation of these Chromebooks.
All right, sounds good. Sounds like we got a good plan set up. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Mr. Myers, when we first got the Chromebooks, how did you envision them being used?
That was kind of a question mark. I think we used this year as kind of a way to implement them and gradually figure out how we can use them best in the classroom. I thought you might be able to get some presentations on there. Obviously, we were able to use text or get the textbooks on there. There work some kinks out with those. I've been able to share documents, which is nice. You cut down the amount of paperwork that we actually have. Use it a lot for assignments. Able to do different work as far as internet and researches and things like that.
We use them daily, whether it's taking notes, researching things on the internet, or just finding some websites that will be helpful for the kids. in class watching videos.
Using less paper in the classroom, and then your textbooks probably will be eventually on your Chromebook.
Are there any suggestions that you could think of to help improve our use of the Chromebooks?
You know, I think it's just we're kind of feeling our way through it this year, and hopefully coming up with new ways throughout the rest of this year and beyond as to how we can actually use it. I think it's going well to this point.
The teacher babysitting software so that we can be monitoring what students are doing on their Chromebooks rather than students having the free ability to do whatever they want.
Is there any like good things or bad things about the Chromebooks?
Well, again, if they use them for the wrong things, I think there's a lot of game playing going on sometimes in class, and we're trying to handle that a little bit. As far as we're taking tests online, and sometimes there's some lag time on there, and that doesn't help the students. They get a little frustrated with that. Some of them still want the paper and pencil test.
Yeah, I see you get very frustrated about that.
The reduction of paper and students always having their notes at their hands. They don't have the excuse of, I don't have my notes anymore.
Saving the trees is always a good thing.
We also asked the students for their opinions on the Chromebooks.
I'm here with Mr. Jordan Jory Kessler. Jory, I hear you look up Jordans all day on your Chromebook. Is that true?
No.
Then what do you do all day on your Chromebook?
Do schoolwork.
Very good. That's what you're supposed to be using them for, kids.
Hi, I'm here with Halen Mueller. Halen, how do you feel about the Chromebooks?
I don't like them
Can I ask why?
because I'm not good with technology, and it never works for me.
Have they helped you at all, like even one thing?
Yeah, to get through Mr. Brady's math American history class.
Is that strictly social studies during Mr. Brady's class?
No.
Of course.
Hi, I'm here with CJ. CJ, I hear that you really like the Chromebooks that we use around here. Can you explain why you like them so much?
Because they're handy to use, but I really don't like them. I don't know why you said that.
He really doesn't like them. CJ, why don't you like the Chromebooks?
Because they give me headaches and they're annoying.
A real health issue. Thank you.
I'm here with Quentin Reiser. Quentin, how do you like the Chromebooks?
Yeah, I like them. They're pretty cool.
Hi, I'm here with Senior Class President Ellie Hayati. Ellie, how do you feel about the Chromebooks?
I like the Chromebooks.
Can you tell me why you like them or what you use the Chromebooks for?
They can help us get our work done in class.
Getting work done is always essential. Is there anything you don't like about the Chromebooks, Ellie?
Mine's crashed a couple times.
Yeah. Thanks, Ellie.
Hey, I'm here with Jordan Sloan. Jordan Sloan, I see you have a Chromebook in your hand. Can you tell us how you like the Chromebooks?
I like them.
That's great. What do you like about them?
I like that we can do our homework at school and go on like YouTube and stuff.
I do love to use the YouTube. Thank you.
We also put our thinking caps on as we came up with ways to use the Chromebooks.
me.